Peace, family. In a lot of things, how you start plays a vital role in how you finish. Watch this.
Around the country, celebrations are underway ahead of the Juneteenth holiday tomorrow. It marks the third annual federal recognition of the historical holiday. NBC's Marissa Para is at one of these events in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. It's a big event. Talk about the celebrations, Marissa, and what people are telling you about them.
Yeah, so remember, this is still a new national holiday. This was only recognized in 2021. So there's events like this one happening behind me where a lot of the mission is just to raise awareness. We're speaking with some of the organizers here, and you're going to hear from him in just a moment. But he said he still has people coming up to him asking what the event is about. So that's why they're here at the Georgetown waterfront, because for those who've never been to D.C., who don't know the history here in D.C., D.C. has been a predominantly black area. We're talking about the Georgetown docks were run by the black community at one point. So they're here to remind people of not just the roots in D.C., but also what Juneteenth is all about.
Now, here you have a black national holiday that's been recognized by the country, just a couple of years old, and your mission is just to raise awareness. The fact that one of the things is this, like the lady said, Washington, D.C. is a predominantly black area. The dock that they're sitting on right now was also run under control of black people. But today it isn't. And we are still sitting up here, and the main mission is just to raise awareness. The main mission of this holiday should be to reclaim what was taken from our people, so we can restore ourselves to our pre-slave existence. Not just let people know what was done. We already know what was done to us, and we live in it right now. But listen to this organizer of this movement. It's so sad.
The thing I want folks to understand the most is just history is history. Let's celebrate it. Let's ensure that everybody become knowledgeable on it, and let's just have fun and just continue to have these conversations to continue to bring everyone together.
When you look at other people who went through human atrocity, come out of enslavement, concentration camps, Holocaust, whatever you want to call it, look at their goals and ambition for their people. And look at blacks. Here this fool sitting up here talking about his main mission behind this movement is to let people know that history is history, and everybody should know it, and this is his effort to bring everybody together. No other people on the planet comes out of their Holocaust want to align themselves with their oppressor. When you look at the Asians, when they come out of their concentration camp, you don't see them today bringing awareness and bringing whites and nations together. Asians today, they have their own automotive plants, radios, motorcycles. They have all the type of manufacturing. They create jobs for their people, and they don't have no problem with white people. None. When COVID came out a few years ago, within 1 year, they passed the Asian hate law to protect the Asians. Look at you Negroes. You come out of your enslavement 150 years ago, 160 years ago. You still working for your same oppressor. And just 2 years ago, they passed the anti-lynching law. 150 something years later, they just made it a crime for hanging Negroes. And then last year, you got some fool down in Tennessee want to reinstate punishment for crimes as lynching. How does this make sense? And all this the whole motivation behind this guy's movement is to bring himself closer to his oppressor. when this is your what you're thought of when you first start this movement, see where we be at 25 years from now, letting this guy lead this organization. You know, let me conclude just by saying this. When I'm watching this story, I'm starting to think. And whenever I think, our ancestors rejoice and our oppressors tremble. We don't need to be having just no 1 month for this and no 1 month for that. Black people, we need to have a year-round campaign where we celebrate the greatness of our people every single month. We celebrate the tragedies that we had to go through, the colonization, the enslavement, the raping, the lynching, and show how we still achieve levels of success. And alongside that, we chronicle all the things that whites did to hold us up, to suppress us, to hold us back. You chronicle that by compounding it by saying, during these years between 1619 and 1865, it wasn't even legal for blacks to know how to read or write. So where do we get this information from? From white people's own hands. These are the people who wrote their own history. And now when we repeat it to them, not even deny it. This is why this fool here should not be nowhere near no organization for black people. If history is history, then why do white people don't want to own up their own history and erase yours? You know, this is sad, but you know, these are the people who you love, these are the people you support. You know, so we'll see 5 years from now how far this movement go. Catch me in my next video.